Yo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys, and hopefully everybody is having a smooth entry to the weekend. Um, if today is your first time seeing me on your screen, on your laptop, your phone, your TV, my name is the Heartbeat of Nations, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And for my old subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. And today, let's look at a beautiful history. Should I call it a beautiful history? No. The history was not beautiful. But today, let's look at the history. Let's look at the Nigeria Civil War that happened between Nigeria and the Republic of Biafra back then. And this war started on July 6, 1967 and ended January 13, 1970. This war lasted for good 3 years. Trust me, it wasn't funny. A lot of people died. Children were killed, women were killed, people were rendered homeless. I mean, when a war started, you know how it goes. I mean, this war lasted for good 3 years. Imagine how many people were killed on this civil war. But today, let's look at the history. What really happened back then during the Biafra war? It said an honest explanation of Nigeria Civil War, the Biafra story. It said that Biafra is a word that is used to refer to the people of the eastern part of Nigeria, especially the Igbo tribe. Nigeria is a country that is made up of more than 250 ethnic groups, with 3 tribes being the major or dominant ones, of which the Igbo people, otherwise known as the Biafra, is one of them. From 1967 to 1970, there was a civil war in the country between Nigeria and the Biafra. Because the Biafra were fighting for their right, the Biafra were led in the war by Chukwuemeka Odumugun Ojukwu. A lot of lives were lost in the war. The Nigeria government wasted the lives of so many Biafra in the war. In the present day Nigeria, there has been a lot of marginalization, looting of public funds, injustice, and brutal murder of innocent citizens by the Fulani-led government. Terrorism, banditry, and insecurity has been on the increase in the country. The government has been insensitive to the plight of the people and has been protecting criminal elements, terrorists, and bandits while using the security agent to hunt down and kill any individual or group that try to speak up against this injustice. So because of all this and many more, the Biafra led by Nnamdi Kanu started agitating for freedom and separation from the corruption-laden administration. But the government refuses to listen to any of these agitation. Instead, they use the security agents, the police, the army, the DSS, to silence anyone who dare to speak up against them. And this Peter asked, he said, during the Nigeria Civil War between Biafra and Nigeria, why was the tiny state of Biafra able to drag on for about 3 years, looking at the fact that Nigeria had 2 superpowers, the British and the Russia, on the side with a he said, do not be deceived by the geographical map of Biafra state. They may be larger than what it has been portrayed on the map. The Biafra were grounded in manufacturing their locally made weapons. One of such is Ogunigwe, which is a launcher, and Mosti. Most of the Biafra were taught how to invent explosive devices using cardboard with bottles, locally made gun. Kudos to the gallant Biafran soldiers who were fearless, progress in fighting till the end despite limitation resources. And Selimat, I said, why did Biafra lose the Nigeria Biafra war? He said, perhaps mainly because Biafra did not have air power to break the total blockage by the federal government, including that of food and nutrition. They remember the footage of emaciated children with bloated stomach and door pumping eyes. Nigeria had the Soviet Union as an ally who, apart from other assistance, also provided Nigeria with air cover in the fighting in the form of nightly bombing runs by the Soviet Air Force and pilots, written by memories of reading English and Canadian newspaper and American periodicals, including Newsweek. And it said Nigeria does not have any business or interest in civil war for any reason. The so-called Biafra and its rebellions and illegal subset of Nigeria. No nation divides itself into other separate nations. There are counter in intuitive action which is never done. In a certain subset of Nigeria, we like to have independence. They will have to fight against the rest of the country to gain it. But they are not likely to going to be successful as the bigger armed forces are on the Nigeria federal government side, which has fighter jet and other higher level equipment. In the absolute worst scenario, the federal government can disseminate the so-called Biafra region and end the agitation for good. And even then, it will never give up the region, grant it any independence or address the region by any other name except the southeastern state of Nigeria. So America began by some British troops running there and refusing to come back to England despite King's warning. So they had themselves their independence by running far away from main nations. England did not bother to fight with them because they were quite far away. The case of Biafra can't work because they are just here inside the nation of Nigeria. They are not running anywhere. Nigeria forces can easily bomb any border they try to set up. And this one said, the death of more than 1 million people in Biafra, the death of more than 1 million people in Nigeria as a result of the brutal civil war, which ended exactly 50 years ago, has scar in the nation, on the nation's history. So for most Nigerians, the war over the breakaway state of Biafra is generally regarded as an unfortunate episode best forgotten. But for the Igbo people who fought for secession, it remained a lifetime, it remained a life-defining event in 1967. And this one said, a couple of countries supported Biafra during its war with Nigeria. France was the main supporter. France supported Biafra right from the onset and never abandoned it until the war ended. The China, Benin Republic, Tanzania, Zambia, Fernando also supported Biafra. If France, if France and China was behind Biafra during the Civil War, I think that would have given them a lot of chances. Although they say, according to the history, they said the Russian and the United States was behind the Federal Republic of Nigeria, while the China and the France was behind the Biafra people. So, but I don't know how they will be able to win the war. Probably China and France didn't have so much power compared to what they have today. But let me know what you think about this Nigeria Civil War. When we growing up, we heard about this Nigeria Civil War when I was in secondary school. I think I was taught about this Nigeria Civil War. I used to hear it from our grandfather, from our moms. There was a lot of story about this Biafra Civil War. Nigeria Civil War. It was not a new thing. And today, the people of Biafra are still agitating for this same civil war. They haven't given up yet. And currently, the head of the agitation, which is Nnamdi Kanu, is currently in Kuje prison in Nigeria, Federal Capital City of Nigeria, Abuja. And he has been trying to appeal for bail for more than a year now, but they keep denying him his bail. But for him, he didn't use violence this time. He's just trying to, go in peace. Before we continue this video, please click on the subscribe button, and please let me make this clear disclaimer. I'm not trying to agitate for any country. I'm not trying to agitate for any Biafra. Like I said, I'm just bringing the history of Nigeria Civil War to my viewers. Basically, this is not the history. This is not what I'm bringing here. What people are writing is not the full history. Because if I want to put the full history out there, trust me, it's going to take more than 1 hour. Unless if I want to put the history, I have to go on live. So if you want me to go on live on the history, then we can go on live together and we can talk about the history. So this is just like a summary of what happened during the Nigeria Civil War that lasted 3 years. And the then President Agui, I think the then President Agui, he led a coup and overthrown the head of state back then. And him too, he was eventually killed. After Agui was killed, that was what led to the Biafra War. But if you know more about this war and you want to learn more about this war, let me know on the comment section. My name still remains the Heartbeat of Nation, and I will definitely see you on my next video. Peace out. God bless Africa.